My name is Sommer Poquette, and I am the CEO and founder of Keep It Real Social, a marketing agency in Petoskey, Michigan. So in 2018, I founded Keep It Real Social, but I had been working in social media and marketing since 2007. But really, I went to school to be a teacher, and I bet my dad $100 that I would graduate from Western and be a teacher, and I did. And I loved it. I loved teaching. I loved working with kids. But after I had my own kids, in 2007, I started a blog, and it was in the New York Times, Wall Street Journal. It took me on a whole new path. And so I literally traded my chalkboard for the laptop and started blogging and getting involved in marketing. I became a marketing director for a local company here in Petoskey, a nutrition education company. Loved it, but I really, really wanted to grow an agency and help as many small businesses as possible with their marketing. So after 3 years of working with this company as a marketing director, I left to form Keep It Real Social in 2018. I think it's really scary to start a business. And so I had a great income. I had a team that I was working with full time. I was moonlighting on the side. And so I still had a nice, stable income. And I was really afraid to let that go and start a business because there are so many uncertainties. You just don't know what'll happen. But the entire time I was working for other people, I was dreaming about not working for other people and having my own business and growing something larger. And when I had McLaren Northern Michigan Foundation reach out to me in 2017, I believe, and contract with them on some projects, I realized that I could do more. I could go out and help more companies and start an agency and do something bigger. So it was really, I've always had that desire to grow bigger and have a agency, but definitely it was, the years between like 15 and 18 that I was like, I'm ready. I just had to take the leap. What makes Keep It Real Social unique is definitely the fact that we integrate ourselves into our clients' companies and lives and businesses. We want to know them. We want to know what their history, who they are, what their goals are, and their mission is, and that becomes our goals. They become our mission, and when they're successful, we're successful. I think that really makes us unique. When we get invited to Christmas parties, we get gifts from our clients during, the holiday season. They really think of us as an extension of their team, and I think that that's pretty unique. I had a time frame, I think it was 2008 to 11, that I worked with the Shackley Corporation, and I was a consultant going back and forth to California from Northern Michigan. We always used to joke that I had the longest commute getting to the office because it was such a long commute to get from Northern Michigan to Northern California. And going back and forth, it's exciting. Like, there's no doubt about it. Getting on a plane all the time and going out to California, it's gorgeous. But there's something unique about Northern Michigan. And every time I came home, everything about it, you just knew you were home. The water, the fresh air, just the way you could breathe. And those things definitely kept me here in Northern Michigan versus moving elsewhere. And this is where our roots are. This is where my husband's company is. This is where my family is. And we can't really see ourselves raising kids anyplace else. What do I like to do in my free time? We love exploring the woods, the back roads of Northern Michigan. I've lived here almost my whole life, and there are still roads that I discover. We have a Jeep and a side-by-side, and when we hit the trails, there are new trails I learn about. There are abandoned barns that I've never seen before. And so every time we go out in our, spare time and we're hitting the trails and the back roads, I see something new. I learn something new. And so that's really what I love to do, is just go out and explore what's right in our backyard. For any young professional looking for a job or to immerse themselves into the community here in Northern Michigan, I would really say join a service club, get involved with your community. There's Thrive 45. You can volunteer with the Chamber of Commerce as an ambassador. There's the Kiwanis Club. There is the Rotary Club. And when you join these service clubs or you volunteer, you get to know the people in the community. You get to hear their stories, what brought them here, how they've grown up here, why they're volunteering. You get to know the people. And when you do that, you will fall in love with Northern Michigan. So what are a few of my favorite spots in northern Michigan? Really, I don't have a favorite spot or a hidden gem. It really depends on the time of year. So whether it's in the winter and it's snowmobiling and seeing, the trails and the snow fall off, or it's downtown and walking the streets in the evening and seeing the gas lights come on. There are so many beautiful places to enjoy, whether it's the beach or hitting the pier. It just depends on the day, but there's not a hidden favorite spot for me. There's a lot of special things about northern Michigan. Definitely the people are special. Everyone here is kind, supportive to small business owners, to young professionals, and you can't drive through Petoskey and not notice that there's something special. From looking at the bay to the small, unique downtown that during Christmas looks like a Hallmark commercial. Everything about northern Michigan is special, and I've been to a lot of towns and a lot of cities, and I travel a lot, and I hope to travel more, but coming here, there's a reason why we're seasonally as busy as we are, because everyone wants to experience what we get to experience year round. And so there is not just one special thing about Petoskey or northern Michigan. It's a combination of all of the things that make us super unique. I'm Sommer Poquette, and I chose the North.